Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am the Real McCoy and we are back playing more of the Cat Lady. Now, in the previous video, I finally figured out how to get past that puzzle so I can switch name bands with Anne. So we finally figured that out, and so we are out of the ward, and I'm guessing we're gonna go find Dr. X. Now, I don't know how he's gonna be. I know he's a perv, and he likes to flirt with all of his patients and staff. But let's go try and find him and see if we can get out of this freaking hospital. Strange room door. Alright, so it's locked. Employees only. It's locked. Maternity ward.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps
I can't believe that got
Do
me.
you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk.
My
Stretch
audio
my
is
legs, get some
all the
fresh
way
air.
up, so. Ah, bitch, go away. Oh, don't take me
Give
back.
it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you.
Good.
I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
Fine.
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to
Okay.
ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I run a flat. It's quite lonely most of the time. I live on my own, and
I
it
live
suits
on
me
my
just
own,
fine. We're gonna go with
And
that.
it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Eat a bowl of cereal. And I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I eat breakfast, cereal, usually. Yes, please. That's probably my answer. I have a cup of tea. Tea. And read the newspaper. I lie in bed awake. Can't bring myself to open my eyes.
I eat breakfast.
Cereal.
Cereal, usually.
Excellent. A healthy breakfast at the start of the day is extremely important. Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Money, a good friend. Wish I was better looking. Oh, that's so sad. Why would you do that? Everybody needs a good friend.
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide.
Well, I think I
If
know
you
that I don't like it.
we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Yes.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
We're gonna
Definitely
lie
better
so we
than
can get
before
out of this
the
hospital.
accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here.
Because you know she's not
With a
okay.
bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while.
Well, what's the fun in
Does it
that?
sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
No, that's common.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. Nothing was making me happy anymore. I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was, and
I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside.
Who did you want to know?
I'm not even sure now. People, I guess. Everyone. Myself. I don't really know. Please, ask me about something else.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
ah, these questions are so deep.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's strange. but I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
Your cats?
What makes you feel better?
You would leave Teacup? My cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Loneliness. I wish
These
I had
questions are
someone
just
to talk to
so deep.
sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I
This has
guess it would
such
be a cheap
an
one.
emotional
I don't really know what they do with people like me.
effect
Maybe they just throw us in a hole and
on
forget
whoever
about
plays it. Like,
since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so.
it's
Susan.
intense.
The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this
What?
might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some, so, I had a random person that called herself my daughter, but apparently I don't have a daughter. Now he's telling me that I had a husband named Eric. The story, it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Alright, let's see. There has nothing to do with him. Can I go home, please? There's nothing to talk about.
It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here.
What?
There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well,
Whoa.
after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
What?
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Okay, Liz. Oh, this is interesting.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet.
Wow.
It must have been late at night.
Hurry.
Oh, this is
Wait
this is
for me.
trippy.
Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
This one? No. So we're going to the exit or maternity ward.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Hide!
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Let's go. We're gonna go through the
Turn left here.
employee. Oh.
We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Is she a patient? Whoa, where am I? Oh, there I am. Uh-huh. Button. Button, button. Who's got the button? Lift. Go in the lift. Oh, whoa. This is new. Liz? Where did Liz go?
What are
Oh,
we doing on the roof?
she was first. They look the same to me.
Liz. What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the
No,
stairs.
no,
And
don't.
besides, all the doors are locked anyway.
Oh, please don't.
This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump.
No.
It won't hurt. You'll see.
Oh, no.
You've lost your mind. Get down here right now.
I've made up my mind.
No, don't.
I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway.
You have
No one
me.
ever
I'm a
listened to me.
friend.
No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
Yeah.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night?
Oh, fuck.
The one about the woman in A&E?
What? Yes, yes, it was you. Yeah.
Yeah. She smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind
No,
guess.
I knew
But
that,
I must
Liz.
jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living?
Yes.
I bet you don't remember that.
Yes. It was a stripper.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
Yes, I listened.
I'm sure
Get
they
off
do.
of the
It
ledge.
can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone
This-
who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Yes, it was Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know.
Achievement!
Really
I listened!
to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
No.
No!
Oh my god. Holy crap. I'm tearing up.
After that,
Oh my
I
God.
went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know,
I
it doesn't matter. I just want to finish
have
this and
no
get some
words.
fresh air.
Susan,
like I know
you
it's a
Liz
game,
well.
but
She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact,
it just
I
it
saw her
touches
this
you on
morning.
such a deep
She's
level.
fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong.
What is he gonna do?
I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life.
Stop
I
getting
like your
closer to me.
green eyes and your sleek
I knew it!
cheekbones.
He's a perv!
You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Back the fuck off! What?
Where am I?
Oh, fuck off, Crow. I wonder what this does. Why did the music stop? I don't know. I am going to leave it there. This has been such an emotional roller coaster. I can't believe it's affecting me this much, but it's the story. I know I've said it countless times, but the story is so rich and deep, and it touches you on a different level. I mean, this is not just a horror game. It's an experience. It's amazing. But I'm gonna end it here. Wow. Please, if you liked it, please like or subscribe to my channel. And I don't know what's gonna happen next. But I have no words. I have absolutely no words for this. But we will see everyone in the next video. Bye, guys.